All right, we got my favorite channel, Shredz Shop. I believe a skate shop in Canada area. I don't know which city, so definitely check them out. I love the content they make. The guy makes very well-informed videos, but I think today he got Canadian pros to read mean comments. I do love a good read mean comment video, and let's see how it all plays out.
There, let's jump right in.
At SSBSTS, why the April Park look like a Bed Bath & Beyond? Wow, that's crazy. It actually does look like a Bed Bath & Beyond.
Last week, we took a trip of a lifetime down to California, and we got to interview some of our favorite all-time skaters. And the pros in this episode were cool enough to read some of the dumbest, funniest, and meanest comments about them that we could find on the internet. This is
about them? That seems like a lot of work.
Let us know what you think below. Also, let us know below who you want to see in episode 2. And of course, like, subscribe, and comment so we can keep making more videos.
At Grip Jobs, Berger looks like dog shit on a board. I can't figure out if he's constipated or is tricking spots.
This guy's playing baseball, catch with the sun in the back. Let's go.
Collection are just terrible.
I've never played catch with anyone. Should I try?
Well,
should I do it with Janice's dad to bond?
It is what it is, buddy. Even though you hate it, I still got an X Games medal, so. Titanium nipples, I like that. Sinclair looks great in that photo, really going for King Kong Bundy look. You know what, guys?
Do it with my kids? I gotta warm up before that.
I don't know King Kong Bundy, but I see the photo of him. I see the resemblance. Yeah, I have fluctuated in my time. I'm doing better, I'm slimming. I look better than that photo right now.
At Busey, or Bussy, amazing part, but I think I like this KO part better. Might be the only one. At Beto Weeda replies, I rolled my ankle jacking off on a ladder.
What the heck?
I don't know what to say to that.
From 10 Thin Sight.
Damn, homie got to go with a lot of different pros. I feel like I guess it's good to have each one. I feel like he could have done an episode with each person. Andrew Reynolds reads mean comments rather than just mixing them all in. But this is sick though. I guess it's just like a little bit interesting. Where is he pulling these mean comments from?
Andrew Reynolds, period. Can't stand the way he does his frontside
product
flips.
placement, yeah.
I kind of back that actually. That's good.
I'm sure that's a joke.
You know, he's got his own opinion about it because he's different. Most people like it. I back that. I want to see what he does like. You know?
At Ronnie Kessner, we already have Julian Davidson to this kind of boring skating. Thanks, Julian's dope.
At Carlos Sarceno.
Legend.
Mother Hagrid's got skills. Am I missing something? Who
is that a hate comment? That's a compliment.
Lord of the Rings or some shit? Do I Google? Oh, let me Google it right now. Dude, I was the same shit. Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, same shit. Oh, amen. I know this guy, yeah. Damn, he thinks I'm fat as bullshit. And this guy has a better hairline than me, so that's bullshit too. That's tight though. I'd like that.
Oh my god. Super struck. She looks like a physics student decided to skate. That's hilarious. I probably do look
what does a physics student look like?
Like a basic physics bitch. Yeah, no, I was no good at physics though.
Okay, so I've been in some video games in my day. The greatest game of all time is EA Skate. Very proud to be in that.
Controversial opinion. Very controversial. Nah, I mean, if you're in one and not the other, you gotta stay loyal at respect.
Basic physics bitch. Yeah, no, I was no good at physics though.
Okay, so I've been in some video games in my day. The greatest game of all time is EA Skate. Very proud to be in that game. I'm also in a video game called Sessions. I'm happy to be in that game.
Isn't it called Session? I could be wrong. I'm not in the game, but I thought it was called Session, not Sessions. React to this hate comment, Mark. Get the name right.
Made me look a little crazy though in that game.
Sipping the Pacifico?
There's a picture and it just says they gave Mark Appleyard a long ass neck, and then if you want to put this picture
is that
in the
Appleyard?
video,
Yes.
They got me looking ridiculous. They didn't have to do
Sessions will be the sequel. Guys, he's not wrong. He's just talking about the sequel, the game that's coming out. It's called Sessions.
With that long ass neck. But everyone has the posture of a giraffe. Giraffe yard. They up on the character a little bit. There's no damn reason for that to look that crazy. It looks a little crazy.
Salmon Naga, less backside pepperoni.
This is the legend.
Pizza, more.
This is the guy that has the Pizzanista. I could go there, and he tried to make skate Red Bull, called Skaterade. I was thinking of making a video essay about him.
Switch flip. I agree, actually. I'm down with that. Man, I don't even remember the last time I did a switch flip. I skated. I was just up in Hoye. I skated 2 days in a row. That was the most I'd skated in a long time.
Dang.
On Hall of Meat week sauce, I take harder falls on my scooter, lol.
Yeah, Skaterade was sick. They're trying to get it off the ground. Skate-oriented energy drink.
On King of the Road, when I like fell back trying to do a side plant over a spine, fall back onto my forearm, and it's so like hot and humid there. It was super sweaty, and the bottom of my arm stuck to the masonite, and then the motion of me going backwards, my body weight like twisted my elbow right out of joint. Yeah. So if that's what you're talking about on your scooter, then
Caffeine throws me off.
At Doom Station 55, isn't Mickey Papa a pocket-sized Matt Berger? That is crazy.
I mean, I like Mickey Papa skating more than his, to be honest.
The internet never fails. He probably wouldn't like that one at all.
At Waza88 on the Sterling Wheel. Met him in New Zealand at an almost demo around 2003. I was only 14 and went up to him and asked him if he was Jamie Thomas. He just laughed and said, "Nah, dude, I'm Chris Evans." Did I say it like that? I have no idea. I can't remember that. If it was in New Zealand in 2003, that's where I did the, that was the tour that I did that kickflip to fakie.
Yeah, that would have been almost round 3 era.
I also had no shirt on that day probably. And the reason I had to tie it around my leg because my pants ripped and my nutsack was hanging out in the demo. No joke.
What the heck?
So I should have said I was Jamie Thomas on that day. I went to Perth on that same trip and I did a front three over a spine with no shirt on and a mustache. And again, I had another pair of pants rip, so the shirt was a...
Doesn't he wear underwear? What the hell?
Sorry everybody in that part of the country that saw my nutsack that year.
At Heavenin says...
Damn, we got Dane up in here? I wonder, like, did this guy have some kind of catalyst, or he just came here and just tried to hit up as many people as he could? That's interesting.
At a large Dr.
Country that saw my nutsack that year.
At Heavenin says... I had a large Dr. Pepper and it was in a styrofoam cup, and Dane poked a hole in the bottom of it when I wasn't looking, and all my soda drained out on the floor. I remember being on a trip in Alabama maybe, and someone had showed me this trick where we were all at like some fast food place. I don't even know which one it was, but it had the styrofoam cups and they had all these toothpicks everywhere. And like, you know, when someone gets up and walks to the bathroom, you just poke through the bottom of the table into the bottom of the cup, and then it just slowly leaks out while everyone's sitting there. And they came back and were drinking the cup, and we kept on emptying before, and then they'd go fill it up, come back and put it down, and it just leaks so slow that you don't realize the whole cup's emptying. But I don't remember who was on that trip. I don't remember who was there. But if it was this guy, my bad, I owe you a Dr. Pepper, I guess.
At 69, that's their...
Back in the Australia days, Dane, like, when he's kind of, like, growing up, sort of like before he's 18, he had the rep of being, like, really, really, really relentless bully, like, annoying bully. And, like, he would literally, like, torment people, like, push their buttons and stuff, like, super hard. I always felt like that when he got more legitimate sponsors, kind of started going to American stuff, he kind of mellowed out. But he used to have this really rep of just, like, he was, like, relentlessly kind of, like, mean.
My bad, I owe you
So
a
that's
Dr. Pepper,
extremely on brand.
At 69, that's their handle? At 6. All right, so at 69 says, Kenny Hoyle is washed up. He'll never top its official part. At Dump Truck 12 replies, well, you're just a f***ing idiot. I mean, that's nice of Dump Truck 12 to respond that, you know? That's cool. I am washed up, bro. I'm 38. I go slappy and do no complies nowadays. I'd like to see his footage.
Oh, at Watson, this guy's a real McClung.
All right. This is actually f***ed up. This one comes in from Doom Station 55. This is Mary Kill. Thieve, Slappy, Tensor. This is weird.
Who am I gonna kill? What company does he own? Slappy? I mean, the only one I've wrote is Thieve out of these ones. So I guess marry, Thieve, F, Tensor, and let's kill Slappy.
Because this involves myself. So I'm either gonna kill myself or f myself or marry myself. So I guess I can't f Slappy because that's incest, be arrested. I could kill Slappy if I wanted to. I could marry, I'm already married to Slappy. So I'm married Slappy, I'm in it for life. This is for life, all right? Till the budgets are fucked. This is, you know, marriage is for life. Here we are, I'm marrying Slappy. I'm gonna kill Thieve, right? I don't like the name and I don't like all those E's in there, right? And then I'm gonna, am I gonna Tensor? It's easy to slide into.
Michi Garco 666. These names. Andrew Reynolds looks like an elderly teenager. I kind of agree with him, actually.
Yeah, kind of base take.
Honestly, I'm like way too happy to be this old. Okay, then someone replies to him. Banana Boy 12 replies, he looks like he's somewhere. That's really good. He looks like he's somewhere in between 15 and 60. I actually am. I mean, yeah. No, I get what they're saying. I'm with them. Yeah. No, that's my young at heart attitude.
All right, James Dean, Flick My Bean. What a stupid fucking name. Said, is it just me or does Mark Appleyard look like a demented Ashton Kutcher?
Damn, the way he's sitting right now with the glasses and everything and the bracelet, he really does look like Ashton Kutcher.
Listen up, James Dean, you piece of shit. Nobody gives a about you, man, or your bullshit.
You got nothing to rebut with that.
Whatever, dude. Go yourself.
That was so good.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Like we said before, this is a brand new style of content for us. So let us know what you think. And get this, we're working on episode 2 and we need to know what skaters to put in there. So let us know below. Go for it. Like, subscribe, and comment, and we'll keep making amazing videos for you guys. This is Shredz Shop, connecting you to skate.
Let's go. Shout out to this guy. I love this channel. Let's give him a supportive comment. Hell yeah, keep it up.